hate them. I want to have eye surgery and just pull my eyeballs out of my head. Tell me how to wear them. I did the Kiss false mascara, but I like genuinely feel like I want to rip them out. But let me know if you like them. I'm not a big fan. Today's video is highly requested by you guys. It is my perfume collection. I know that you guys have been requesting this on a large scale for quite a while, and I really appreciate your patience. I just get in my head anxiety about literally everything I do, and I was like, well, I have like 10 perfumes, so why would you want to see the perfume collection of me? Like, I'm not one of the 3 white YouTubers that's popular and constantly in controversy in the drama community, and like, I don't know, I just make up all these rules in my head, but I can make a perfume collection video. So can you. So can you. We can all do it. And yeah. There is, it seems, going to be a little bit of chirping. The birds are chirping outside the window, and it's just so sweet to me. It's a sign of spring, and I hope it is not bothersome. What do you want me to do? Punt the bird into my neighbor's yard? I will not be doing that. But seriously, it's okay if they bother you. Just comment down below and see your way the fuck out. I don't know. I need to eat is the vibes. So the goal of I should tell you my name. My name is Elle, and the goal of my ASMR playlist is to help you to rest, reset, and connect. Rest, reset, and connect. Rest, reset, and connect. Reset your mind. Rest, restore your spirit. Connect with each other down below. Everybody is so cute and has the coolest sense of humor ever. Like, ever. This community is a safe space. You're safe space for everyone. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm so excited for the perfume collection. So, without any further ado, let's focus on your soul aesthetic. Someone is snoring. dog is right here, guys. She's a little out of it. Are you good? Hi. Okay. You good? I really can't. Are you good, sis? Yeah, I'm right here. And I love you. She's holding onto my arm. This is Cambria, my pit bull. Sorry about her snoring. This video is going to feature my entire perfume collection, which isn't very big, but does have a few really good finds, I think. Hopefully you can either relate or maybe tell me about your favorite perfume down below. I cannot wait to see the comments of this video because you guys have been asking, so let me know what I should add to my collection, what you think is missing, what your favorite item is, if we have any of the same items, and without any further ado, let's enjoy a lot of glass tapping. I have dedicated unboxings to pretty much each of these on my channel. If you want to know details about the scent, the notes, and all that good stuff. This bottle is so textured. I love the texture of this bottle. This is my favorite perfume in my collection. This is the Black Opium, Black Opium, Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. Black Opium, Black Opium. I'm interested to know if you guys expected this to be my favorite or one of the 17 Ariana Grande perfumes. But it's definitely Black Opium for life. This one smells like bourbon, tobacco, and coffee and vanilla. So good. It smells very musky, very sensual. Kind of like what I would imagine Madison Beer or Gigi Hadid. No, Bella. Honestly, it's kind of what I imagine. Like Captain Jack Sparrow, but also Madison Beer, but also Bella Hadid, but also Bailey Sarian to smell like. Does that make sense? You guys have got to smell this perfume in Ulta, or excuse me, Sephora. They might carry it at Ulta, but I bought it at Sephora. Sephora. I swear, I was thinking the other day, Sephora and Ulta to sound like goddess names, and I'm like mad about it. That's some shit I would have named my someday kids. Nobody open a Topanga Beauty, okay? Because you'll ruin it for me. This one is very musky. Like, I remember reading the scent notes in Sephora and thinking, excuse me, coffee and tobacco and bourbon. And then I was like, well, bourbon and coffee are literally my two favorite things. And yeah, love at first spray. I could just drink it. I think they came out with a new Black Opium something recently that I saw on TikTok. So I'll of course do a unboxing video if I get that one. But just have like the baby size of it, and I'm obsessed. Maybe when I run out, I will get the newer version and we can try it together. Turn down the light a little because I was like, who is this bitch? Gross. Anyway, sorry about your eyes if I hurt them with myself in eye exposure. Anyway, my second favorite perfume in my collection is Miss Eilish. Eilish. This is a stunning perfume, truly. I was blown away. I think it's much better than any other celebrity perfume I've ever tried. Ever. This is the biggest size available. I think of like 4 or 5, which not a lot of celebrities do. You know, like the options in different sizes. It's kind of like big or rollerball, you know. So I really appreciate that she gave her fans such a wide range of affordability, and even this one was $68. So very affordable still. And I'm just such a sucker for you, but also vanilla scents. Oh, that collarbone is a work of art. Next are everything. Not mine, but Billie's. Mine, like I have multiple nags. I love every single layer, top, middle, and base notes of this perfume. The top is like a citrus and floral, the middle is vanilla, and I believe the bottom is your like sandalwoods and musk. But it is just so lovely. I actually have been wearing this one with Black Opium. we had a girl follow us a couple of aisles in Target the other day, and I didn't notice, but Thomas was like, what is going on? She was like looking for where a smell was coming from. At a certain point, that much was clear, and then she like walked right up to me and no mask. If you're vaccinated and not wearing masks anymore, like I do not, that's fine. But you know, like I don't know her. She's vaccinated. She came up and she was like, somebody smells like cake, and we were like, oh, it could be my perfume, but I don't know, it's just vanilla. And she was like, it's you. And like with her cart, just, it was like she had solved the mystery, and so now it was awkward and she was out, and I was left there, smelled and exposed in a way, you know. It was the Eilish effect. The Eilish effect. The Eilish effect. So, that's happened to me with Cloud a lot as well. Some with r.e.m, but mainly this one and Cloud. People will like be like, wait, what is that? Which you guys know, like it's such a cool feeling, and it's nice to connect with somebody over like something that you both relate to. And scent is, I feel like it can tell a lot about a person. I was just commenting with one of you earlier today that you can really tell a lot about somebody by their collection videos, which is so fun. We truly are going in order here of my favorites. I have two God is a Woman perfume unboxings on my channel, and one is just like the initial launch. The second is the floral limited edition water bottle collection box that came out around Christmas time. So, God is a Woman comes with this, I think, like 80 to 100% biodegradable stand, and it's very much a life birthing portal. If you know, you know. The glass bottle is a lovely translucent purple color. Purple. And it's just a very simple bottle, but these sort of like cathedral goddess a woman vibes are very ethereal, very minimalist design inspired, and this is like a grayish cream, khaki cream gray, I don't know, and the top is white. And I would say this is either my third favorite, or I would say Black Opium and Eilish are tied at number one, and this is number two, because I do mix them a lot and like wear them together. And this one, I don't mix with anything. It is perfect by itself. I don't think I You guys are gonna think I'm crazy when I tell you why I love this so much. Seriously. So, the house I grew up in, which we've since sold. Anyway, the house I grew up in, like my childhood home, had a basement, and it was kind of like the basement had been the whole bottom layer of the house, and it had like a laundry room, a kitchen, like a living room area, a dining room area, and a bathroom. And when my parents purchased it, they built on and on and on to the house. But anyway, they at some point turned one of the rooms downstairs in the basement into a sauna. A sauna, a sauna, a sauna, a sauna. A sauna, a sauna, a sauna, a sauna. So, SOAR is the, like, I feel so embarrassed to tell you that I had a sauna in my house also, right? Like, don't worry. When my dad died, everything changed. But that's a story for another video. Anyway, no judgment. Suffice it to say, there was a sauna, and it was exactly what you would imagine, like that you see in spas, where the interior is like cedar wood or something, you know, like that reddish wood, kind of like a log cabin vibe, but the sauna, you know, like everything's wood. There's the wood bucket for like ice cubes or water or whatever. So it was like that, but like literally just like, I think it could fit like 2 people in it, and that was really a struggle. Anyway, I spent a lot of time in there growing up. Smoking rosemary with my friends, and it was the perfect place to do that because the rosemary would create a box of hotness in the sauna, and then you could turn the sauna on, and boy, what a time. I feel like the perfume collection, we're learning too much about Elle. Much too much. Okay. Long story, very, 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 very short. This perfume smells like my sauna that was in the house that I grew up in, that I can never see or touch or spend time with a friend in ever again. And I don't know how to explain it, but I sprayed some for my mom, and she totally agreed, so I got her like a roller ball so she could have, you know, like the memory, the scent too. That's one thing I love about perfume, you guys. It just totally ignites vibes, memories, inspiration. Scent is so powerful. And when an ASMR artist, which by the way, Tinkle Storm ASMR can do this on the regular, can give you that olfactory sense aspect into ASMR, that's just like mind-blowing to me. But I hope I'm explaining this well and why I love it so much. I will rebuy this perfume forever and ever and ever, just so I can smell the sauna and my memories being like a dumb high schooler and college kid. I have a few other scents like that, like pineapple sage smells like my dad after he got done mowing the pineapple sage is just a plant, by the way. That's not like the name of a perfume. I'm a very literal, like, anxious, awkward person, so I'd be like, oh, why have I not heard of the new Herbivore Botanicals pineapple sage, you know, or like the new, like, yeah, I would Google it. So I'm just trying to be there for you. If you're like me, it's gonna be a long life, okay? It really is. Oh, I saw a plastic bag floating in the wind for the first time in my life when we were walking into Walmart the other day, and it was so majestic, and I thought of you. You guys, please, if you're new, I'm sorry, this is just my sense of humor. Don't report me. Please, I really will cry. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is the wrist that I sprayed Eilish and Black Opium, and it is. That was close. That was a close one. I don't think I should be allowed to have a YouTube channel, to be honest with you. Like, anyway, this one really does smell like coffee, bourbon, vanilla, orange. And I swear to God, this smells like my sauna. It smells like cedarwood. Sandalwood, whatever they make saunas with. It just smells like that room when you open the door. It's crazy. Like, this very much smells like Black Opium perfume and Eilish perfume creating and evoking bourbon, coffee, vanilla. This, to me, I swear, if you sprayed a room full of this, blindfolded me, and brought me in it, and you were like, can you guess where we are? That would be so fucked up, because I would sob. I would be like, we're in the house I grew up in my sauna. And yeah, I'm fine that we sold it, by the way, when my dad died. I'm fine. Don't. It's fine. Okay. Being a little silly tonight. I'm sorry, guys, but I've just missed you. The next perfume is called DreamLove 1000. DreamLove 1000. And I always spray this one on my back of my neck, on my like shoulders, and like right here. Sometimes I'll do my wrists, but this perfume went viral a little while back. Like, it's honestly been several years on YouTube since this was a thing, but this is, like, I don't know if you can see, but it says DreamLove at 1000. DreamLove 1000. DreamLove 1000. Attract your man. Attract your man. Attract your man. Attract your man. So this is supposed to have like pheromones in it or some shit that will make your man like obsessed with you. And I have to say, it works. I know you didn't think it was going there. I know it, but I think it does. I really do. I know. I didn't think it was gonna work, so I just ordered some from Amazon. And I've actually been really loving it. I've had this for about a year and a half now. And if you ever want me to do, I haven't vlogged in like a month or so, but if you ever want me to vlog Thomas's, like the way he treats me before and after I put this on, I would love to, because I swear to God, it's not like there's anything wrong with the before, but I will put this on and he will be, is this a butt or a heart? Truly, I've just noticed this and I've questions. It's a butt, right? So I will seriously put this stuff on and they'll be like, what do you want to do today, baby? Like, really extra. And it's happened a few times, so I would love to test it out with you guys. It's been a couple months since I wore this, so highly recommend. Dream love 1,000. Dream love. Next is honestly one of my prized possessions. This is a perfume from France that one of my friends' moms brought back for me. One of my like dearest friends, bridesmaids, like best friends forever will be. Mom created basically a custom scent at a parfumerie in France, and it's like very much a thing there. I visited a parfumerie when my French club visited France in high school. So my friend Taylor and her mom went while I was in law school. That's where I met Taylor, by the way, law school. And they brought like a bunch of the bottles of the custom perfume that they did together back and gave me one at a bridal shower that Taylor threw for me at her home. And so I've had this since my bridal shower, you guys. It's a few years old. Look at the color. She's brown. She is brown. It was like that when it was given to me, by the way, but just feel like you can tell, like some of the, like this gem has fallen off. I don't know what that is. But it is, oh, it's some of the straw that was in the gift basket she made me. I can't. I love this little blue butterfly, and I just think it's so elegant and Parisian. Very Paris. So how you put it on, how you put it on is you can dip this in it and put it on your skin directly, or you can of course always go, like that, and then you would just dab it in like this. And it just smells so Parisian. I don't know how to explain it. I would have to ask Tay's mom. Like, do you remember what the notes were of that perfume you guys got custom made? Like half a decade ago. But I am obsessed with the bottle, obsessed with the sentiment behind it, obsessed with me, like getting it at my bridal shower, the blue butterfly. doesn't smell like trash or, you know, like Paris. It smells French, honey. It smells like sophistication. It smells like it's luxe. It's what I thought the Too Faced Better Than Sex perfume. We're gonna look at what it smell like. But French perfume, my French perfume, my French perfume. Next I have here Cloud. By Ariana Grande. This was my all-time favorite perfume in my collection until Black Opium and Eilish and God Is a Woman. I really stuck it out through. Thank you really, I talk about this in my unboxing video for Cloud Intense. I absolutely hate them together. Like, this is not even giving distant cousins. We don't know you. We're confused by you. You could have easily, like this is white, but this is white, and this is baby blue, so this is navy, guys. No, you don't really think that, do you? I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but you can't really think that something happened. Something happened here. What is this? No serotonin when I see that. Now, the white, that is giving cloud. This is giving waves. Both are beautiful, valid, different. This has been the National Geographic Channel. I'm like running out of places to spray. I'm not a big fan. I wanted to get it because I love cloud so much that I just thought, I'll love this. Making sure it's dry. It does not smell like an intense version of cloud to me. It smells like a slightly different perfume where like the alcohol content is just stronger, like some sort of chemical smell instead of like all the good things I love about cloud amplified. Say that these last few aren't in any particular order because I don't really wear them that often now that I have like my new favorites. But this is r.e.m. 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 I have an unboxing of the fan box, the comic book that she launched with this perfume, and I also have a spacey like fembot gets you ready to meet Ariana Grande and sprays you with r.e.m. perfume. ASMR roleplay. It's kind of fast and aggressive, like personal attention type stuff. Love the base. I am a big fan of textured scratching, so I find the base so satisfying. So satisfying. started it when it came out, and I was like, I will never look like this. A lot of stuff did me like that when I was younger, like 17 magazine. Anyway, oh, and Victoria's Secret magazine. Imagine growing up in a time where there was not like TikTok and it was not socially acceptable to be like, guys, the Victoria's Secret magazine is making me feel bad about my 14-year-old body. Like, imagine a world like that. You don't imagine it, actually. I'm so glad that we can connect and have so many like avenues in the internet to like relate, learn, phew, because, and it's a lot, it can be very overstimulating and too much, and you should totally take a ton of breaks, and as many breaks as you need, but I would rather be connected than separated, that's for sure. Anyway, your big sis is done ranting about the 90s, as per usual. Ranting and raving about the 90s, always. But this is Thank You Next. Thank You Next. Look at that. It's a silicone heart. Silicone broken heart. I'm almost out. I need to try Sweet Like Candy, R.e.m, and Moonlight still. I have the body mist. Oh, there it went. See, it was in my false eyelash, and it was a head hair in my false eyelash. I don't know, man. I don't know. How do I take them out? Okay, I don't think we've really talked about her yet. I'm sorry. This is Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. You know the song. Don't be like that, you know it. And it's a pretty good perfume. It's not my favorite. It's kind of exactly the same as R.e.m to me, and gives me like a lot of the same vibes. Same vibes. And yeah. So no sprays of this one. I don't think I'll repurchase this one, actually. I think I'll purchase some of the others by R.e.m. I haven't tried. Next is Thank You Next 2.0. I'm obsessed with the packaging on this one, and this is the only size of it. It is available only at Walgreens, or maybe it's CVS. It's like a drugstore only one. I think it's pretty sure it's CVS. But our other perfumes are available at Ulta. I think it's weird this one isn't. I don't know the tea. Cloud Intense is, and it's like that was created to make people happy or something. I don't know. What's your conspiracy theory about that? I do really like Thank You Next 2.0. It kind of reminds me of high school. And like some of the scents, like the body sprays from Victoria's Secret. It is a very perfumey smell. But there's something about it that doesn't give me like a nose and headache the way Thank You Next. Oh, I know what it is. It smells like hairspray in the ballet studio. It smells like Elle hairspray in the ballet studio. The gold bottle at Target. Elle. is like a holographic purple, and the broken heart is lilac. I will rebuy this if and when I run out of it, just because she's cute. So cute, 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 cute. Next. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex perfume. And I mean, without to spoil anything for you, it's not, I mean, maybe some of those cakes are, but no. I do love the gemstone. Honestly, this kind of smells like an old lady perfume, if you know what I'm talking about. In like a good way. Like, it smells rich, fancy old lady, but it has that element of like magnolia, or it's very, very, very floral. Very floral. Incredibly floral. I wanted to get it and try it and unbox it for you guys, give you my experience with it, because I noticed it was selling out like crazy around Valentine's Day at Ulta. It's Too Faced, Too Faced, Too Faced, Too Faced first ever perfume. So they're like adding to their Better Than Sex products. I have yet to try the mascara it came with, but that's their first ever Better Than Sex product. So it came in a little box with the perfume and a travel size Better Than Sex mascara, and it's very, very cute, just so pretty, obsessed, just dreamy with the blush roses and the little bows and the lions. It gives London, England. I would recommend this perfume to you if you really like floral scents, because it's a good one for floral. I'm likely to wear this one more than Thank You Next, Cloud Intense, or the Yes I Am that I'm about to show you. So that's kind of where it falls for me. Oh, and above r.e.m, I like Better Than Sex more than r.e.m. This perfume is by Cacharel, or Cacharel, Cacharel, and this one is called Yes I Am. Glorious, 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 glorious. They have like Yes I Am Powerful and like other ones, and the lipstick and bottles are different colors. So I think it would be fun to collect, but I do have to say is just so floral. Very, very jasmine. And I usually find jasmine is too strong for me as a scent. It just does something to me. It gives me a headache. I have allergies like general spring, like, you know, pollen, like seasonal allergies basically. And I wonder if my brain or my body are like, danger, pollen, danger, pollen. I don't know what it is, but I want to be a flower girl. And look at this bottle. It is to die for. It's like the exact perfect color of lipstick that I love. What do you like? Some lipstick? Okay. Just go, like you're about to say, prune, but stop at the P-R-ish area and relax. So, thank you. That looks really good. Super cute though. Definitely give it a try. I mean, like, we got like totally different scent profiles, so cute. It's like quilted. I hope you guys loved today's video. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for hanging out with me, spending your time with me, and I hope that you've enjoyed, relaxed, been comforted a little, and until next time, my sweet sunflowers. And in case I don't see you, good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Huh? Yeah. Well, you good? This fucker is heavy. John Cena. Wait, let me not have a claw hand. Oh, fuck. Sure. Sure. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. This is madness. Fucking, what is life? Cloud Intense. Next up is Cloud Intense. This one comes with a navy base. It almost fuzzy. It's very much You know. The bottle. See? I am a child. Pussy. Like, am I a South Park little boy? Am I? Wow, melancholy.